Hey guys, so today I am about to get real with you guys. I am going to show you my Monica closet. I don't know if you remember that from Friends, but I had forgotten all about it until the other day. I was watching a video on YouTube and I kept hearing the phrase Monica closet, and I just thought that that was hilarious. My mother-in-law actually has called me Monica in the past because, I do not like clutter, and I just thought that that was so funny. But yes, I do have a Monica closet. And I'm sure you do somewhere in your home too, a space that, stresses you out. Mine is definitely our hallway closet. It is where I store paperwork, which sounds like an odd spot, but it's a very large closet. So I'm able to have kind of like the paperwork on one side and like my cleaning stuff and everything on the other. But the paperwork is what stresses me out the most. It's always been that way with me. I never know what to get rid of and what not to get rid of. And it makes me just really nervous. It gives me anxiety, actually. So I actually have been watching videos with my favorite YouTuber, and she was just talking about, like we keep so much stuff that is just not necessary. And one of the things that I have in the closet is probably every manual for everything that we've done in the past 10 years. And I say 10 years because, that's pretty much since I've been a mom. And I'm pretty sure that I probably have like our baby furniture manuals in there. Tons of school papers. It stresses me out. I don't want to get rid of the kids' stuff. I'm afraid they're going to get upset. But then I've been out talking to everybody, and a lot of moms are like, no, they're not going to want their stuff. They're just not going to want that. So I finally have been watching lots of videos to help me with that. And I think I do have a system in place, which I'm going to show you next. But another thing that I have in my closet that you're going to see, I have blankets now. My amount of blankets has gone down tremendously. They are a mess right now, so just ignore that. I am not going to fold them all neat and tidy until I get this paperwork under control. So I did go through my blankets, and this was actually passed down to me from my mom. And what I mean is the obsession with having a ton of blankets. Sorry, mom, but yeah. So I'm over that now. I actually was listening to the YouTuber the other day, and she was talking about, it just hit me, like have one set of sheets per bed in your home. Yeah. Why do I have 5 per bed? I don't know. It just stresses me out. So that is something that I actually got rid of those, and I feel amazing about that. Now I just need to get them organized. But okay, so here's my Monica closet. I'm a little embarrassed to show you, but here it goes. So yeah, all of the blankets and things are at the top, along with paperwork, and paperwork. Another thing that I am definitely struggling with, and I kind of don't know what to do, but I have been talking to people about it. That would be like my breast cancer related stuff. I had my wig and hair, headbands. Well, I'm wearing headbands now. Like head covers is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so I kind of am unsure of what to do with those, but the more that I think about it, it stresses me out to see it. But it also stresses me out to get rid of it. So I'm not sure. That is still, something that I am struggling with. So if you have any tips for me on that, if you know of someone that has been through this, just can you please, put a comment for me so that I can maybe figure out what to do for myself about that, because I do not have the answer on that one. Okay, so I'm going to head downstairs and I'm going to show you the best way that I have learned just recently how to control my paper products that come into the home. And I have a good system in place right now that I'm super excited about. So I will be right back to show you that. Thanks. Okay, so this is my new command area. And if you don't have a command area, I highly recommend getting one. This has been a game changer for us. I had a command area in another section of the home, but this is like the updated version of it. So basically, I have made an area where we can charge all of our, phones and tablets and headphones and all of that so that it's out of the way and it's not in the open, because that used to drive me crazy. But then I also have this new little nifty paper sorter, and I got that from Amazon. And what I have learned recently is to make it really simple. Break it down with long-term paperwork that you know that you have to keep. Short-term paperwork is just, like things that you want to hold on to until you pay a bill or something like that. And then what I've been doing is having the kids put their incoming stuff from school in this section so it will stand straight up. And then that way I know what I have to go through and sort after school. And they're not like throwing their papers at me, because that always, kind of gives you anxiety when they first get home and everybody's talking and telling stories and throwing papers at you. So I've come up with this new system, and we've been doing it for about the past week. And it's basically come home, put your papers in there, and, then they actually have time to share stories with me about school. And so I really love that. And then, when I get time and when I'm settled, then I can actually go through their papers and then actually ask them questions about it. Because before, it's like they're both wanting attention from me at the same time, and that can be stressful. So yeah, this has just been a game changer. I mean, I've got just the simple things. I created a to-do list using a picture frame actually, and some fabric inside there. And then over here, just, a little place to, display pictures. And it just, seriously, this has been like my new favorite space in the house. I keep talking about it, and my family keeps saying, okay, that's enough. We know you're excited. So, but that's just what I wanted to share today. I just hope that you can use this information, just something, to make your life maybe a little easier. And if you have any questions or comments, just please put that in the comment section. And if you like this video and you want to see more of what I have to offer, just go ahead and subscribe for me. Okay, thanks. Have a great day.